Hi guys, how's it? In the name of Christ, how you doing? It's your girl Cranky, and yes, I have a hot water bottle underneath there because it's cold these days. It's getting cold these days, and I should be grateful because I've been wanting autumn to come in because summer's been a little too much. Anyway, whatever. How you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're peachy. I hope you're stellar, and I hope you're in a neat little bunch. Today is the 10th of April, 2024. And it's a regular day, a strange day. I'm grateful to God that I am maintaining consistency with exercise, but now it's like this is getting too hot for my legs. Yeah, maintaining consistency. Yeah, so far so good. Praise the Lord. Okie dokie wokie. Yeah, let me just put some caveats out there. Kindly please look out for my captions. They're not always accurate. Sometimes they use a small g for God. Sometimes they misspelled, all that jazz. I apologize, it's not what I'm planning to do. One day in the future, God willing, I'll edit them. Yeah, okay. If like the rapture doesn't happen first and stuff. And then, okay. Makeup, I'm very potentially wearing app makeup. If I am, you'll know. If I'm not, you'll also know. And then I have a segment, me and the segment. Yeah. Okay, let's just get it right over with in this moment. I'm only human after all. I've got like teary eyes. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't take a jab at me. Okay. Yes. Alrighty, boom. So I blush my cheeks. The whole intention there is to show you that when you prick me, I bleed. When you slap me, I go ouch. When you stab me, I die. In other words, like, I'm human. Okay, cool. Moving on. Yeah, because people just keep hurting me. Alrighty, guys. Yo. I think I have some good news to deliver today. Remember, I come from like a hard knock spiritual war, a slump, and I wasn't sure when it's gonna end. This particular hard knock war, this particular slump. Yeah. Well, I have not been feeling like a truck and a train and a bus all in one sitting for the past maybe like 3 days, and I'm kind of like hoping that it's going to be maintained that way. I feel as if the whatever it is that like lamp-basted me recently is gone. It took a minute longer than what it is under heaven usually. I'm used to overcoming some problems, but I feel like I conquered. The energy came back to me. It was so hard. Remember I told you that clicking a mouse was like a loud gong. It was like a gong. It landed like go. Right, one click, because I was made so heavy to basically be lazy for work, but I strove, and it's written in God's word that resist the devil and he will flee from you. I feel like the devil has fled from me because I am once and again restored to energy for work, yeah, for the stuff I do. I don't feel like all overwhelmed and exasperated on the other side of it. Like I don't feel, never mind on the other side of it, but as I'm busy doing my actual edits, I don't feel like I told you guys that I love what I do. Oh, crying cat, why's she gonna bother me? 1 minute. Okay, my cat is inside. Yeah, I told you guys that I love what I do. I really like my job. It's my job. It's what I do. Like, it's literally my job now. I don't have a 9 to 5 anymore. I do. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the creative process. I really do enjoy looking for images online and scriptures, graphics. I like editing. I like splitting, cutting, chopping, all that jazz. Whatever comes with this particular thing that I do. Yeah, but like there was a time when I hate the smell of cigarettes. It's just, I hate it so much. Anyway, yeah, I really love what I do, but there was a time when it was onerous. It was onerous like no man's business. I need to blow my nose. Okay, we blew the nose off camera because, you know, I think decorum matters these days. Okay, cool beans and bananas. Yeah, it was really very onerous to do, but like I don't consider what I do onerous, but it was because of spiritual war, and I'm past that hurdle, and I pray to the Lord that it doesn't come back again. Whatever test it is that we endure as Christians, once we've passed them, the Lord does not endure us through them again. So I really hope I don't go through that again, in which case it means that I'm going to go back to working with ease again, but the work is still a lot. It is still copious. It does still, you know, creep into the wee hours of the morning. But for that, I have made a decision to scale back. Yeah, the Lord has been the one to tell me that, Karabo, you're panicking. And in your panic, you're basically spreading yourself thin. And on top of that, you're what is the word that I'm looking for? Leaving out, you're abandoning, you're neglecting, that was the word I was looking for. You're neglecting exercise. Crankhead, what did you drop? I can't have you breaking any of my... I'm broke. 1 minute. Okay, it was tissue oil. It was not something that breaks. I had to go and check. Okay, righto. Well, it comes in a plastic bottle. Yeah, cell tone. Ooh-wee, I'm cold because of having gotten out of the sheets. Oh, anyway. Hopefully I'll be recovered as I talk here. I am cold. I am cold. I'm cold, and yeah, okay, I need an electric blanket. I didn't break it. It wear and tear. Anyway, whatever. That's another, like, proper irrelevant information. Where was I? Yes, I was speaking about how it is that, yes, the Lord had told me that I'm panicking, and so because of that I'm neglecting exercise, and that the way that I was working was not sustainable because of the fact that it lacked balance. So I have made a decision, and it appears to be working out for me, to exercise, basically drop whatever I'm doing every single day. Whatever I'm in the middle of, drop it at the time when I have to exercise, and exercise. And if it means reducing the number of shorts I do, then reduce them. If it means reducing the amount of time that I speak here, then reduce it, because I can't just focus on ministry, because then I'm going to completely throw myself away. And it's working swimmingly. So have I reduced the number of shorts? Not really. Maybe, yeah, but like the shorts that lead people, hopefully, because I don't check how I'm performing. I don't. Okay, that lead people to my long form content, those are easier to do than the ones where I'm like chatting in the car and having to edit from scratch, pretty much. Yeah, they take less time because they are already edited. Like I edited the long video in basically publishing the long video. Yeah, so it already comes with silence detection, it already comes with color correction, it already comes with all that jazz. So yeah, all I need to do is just, clip, chip, chop, find some stuff online, blah, boo, yeah, etc. Wada, fish paste. So those are the ones that I can do really fast. But I am trying to improve the quality of everything across the board, because I'm starting to realize that the days of me suffering and being frozen are over. So for those reasons, it's worth it for me to invest in quality. And if I invest in quality, then maybe I won't have to do so much quantity. So spending a little bit more time editing one short, it appears to be working for me, because I'm growing at the same rate. That, like, in terms of my numbers, that, like, I check that once every week or 2 weeks, right? I appear to be growing at the same rate, even having reduced the number of shorts that I upload. And I suspect that the reason why that is the case is because I have improved the quality of the shorts, even though there's less of them that I'm putting out there. And that helps a lot, because it means that I'm finally gonna eat dinner on time. It means that I'm finally gonna sleep on time. And it also means that stress, schmess, like, no, not anymore. Right, well, I mean, stress will always be a thing, but anyway, you get my point. I am reprieved, guys. I am entirely reprieved from whatever was slapping me. I no longer feel an overwhelming sense of fatigue, just wanting to, like, drop dead, like I've got narcolepsy or whatever. Yeah, I don't have that anymore, where during the day I just feel like I gotta lie down for like a nap or not. That is gone, and I'm surprised that it's gone. And I noticed that this thing is a thing about 3 days ago, where it is that, and it happened in the wee hours of the morning. I was doing shorts, and all of a sudden I felt energetic. I felt like energetic. I don't know, like it happened like suddenly. That morning I was in the middle of working, and I did not, even though the time was passing and I was looking at it, I wasn't feeling exasperated by the passage of time. And by the time I went to bed, I felt like I could do more mileage, but I was like, sleep, Karabo. I feel as if though that was me just breaking through, because all day long I'm praying in tongues underneath my breath. If I'm watching something on YouTube, I'm praying, yeah, etc. So I think I broke past a point because of the fact that I'm always praying. So it happened at that, like, funny hour in the morning while I was working, and it has, like, the overwhelming sense of exhaustion has not come back. I've been waiting around for it, staking it out, like expecting it to come back, and it's not come back. So I think it's time to just celebrate and thank God for for setting me free from the hardest demonic attack that I have ever endured in my life altogether. Yeah, in my tenure, of course, as a Christian, but just in my life, it was terrible. It was terrible. I'm yawning right now because it's late. and I do my videos at night, and I should like probably maybe switch them over to during the day, given that it's summer now, winter, sorry, so it's not so hot this side, so it's not going to heat up my device, so that by the time I am done with my exercise, I'm done with recording videos. All that's left is editing. I don't know, we'll see what we do. Winter will probably make my life a lot easier, a lot easier. Goodness, summer is boiling, guys, like, whoa, I can't deal. And it's so summer has insects. Summer is just, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I used to love rain. I used to love murky weather. I used to love winter. Sorry, yeah, I used to love murky. What I'm trying to explain is that ever since being entered into this situation, my preferences of seasons have changed, and while I do like spring and summer, it's just too hot. Now I prefer winter, but I don't like the murk though. I don't like the murk. I don't like the darkness. But it's cooler for me. It's natural aircon. And winter will also probably make it better for me to exercise, maybe even during the day using natural lighting, and so improve the quality of my workout videos, and so improve the quality of that particular side of life, which is taking its merry time growing. But that's where I find myself right now. However, summer was preferred because of the longer hours once upon a time back in the day, and because I always had access to air-conditioned rooms and I wasn't always out in the sun. I liked summer because it was just a calmer time. And the evening was nice because I was living in air-conditioned environments. And then I got entered into this hard knock persecution, and summer became the bane of my existence. The sultry heat just became ridiculous. And like insects too, like if I can't control it, it's like, But like we're finally in a season that works out with my conditions. I really pray that I'll be out of here in a year. I don't know. We'll see, guys, what happens. But I'm growing now. I'm finally growing. I don't want this video to be long. I feel like I'm just giving updates at this point. I have arrived at some place of reprieve. Finally, I was looking at God on some, but like, why are you letting me just keep going through this? I feel like it's safe now to report that I am at a respite. I am at some kind of a respite. I don't know if I'm gonna get harassed again, attacked again, but what I just went through, nothing compares to it. Nothing compares. Nothing. And I conquered. Single-handedly. I conquered. I got out of it. I don't feel like I'm free falling or rolling down a very steep mountain with there being nothing resisting that plunge. I am officially good peoples for now. I don't know how long it's gonna last though, because these people are ravenous for the souls of men. They are experimental. They are recalcitrant. They're stubborn. They are incontinent. They are impervious to reason. No matter how many times you keep on highlighting that the power of Jesus, there is none like it, and you can't conquer him. You cannot conquer a true disciple. They like to call that as a bluff. And so they just keep throwing spells over and over again. One thing that I did dream about, however, that I just want to put out there, which I find brazen and full of experimentation, like kicking the last kicks of a dying horse. Yeah, people from my past, like some dudes, two of them, both of which I knew them pretty much since primary school. One from Mayfair Convent far back then, and then the other from Winchester Ridge Primary. Yeah, they were both in my dream, just doing strange stuff. And one of them bachelored me with like 120 rand, like he was a boyfriend. And I was like, you're still doing spells, dude. You're still doing spells. You're still trying to get me like, how are you still doing that? And the two of them were hanging out with each other around me, appearing to be surveilling me, trying to get me to ultimately do something strange. All I can say is, hey, you're obviously watching my content. Repent. Here it is that I've been recovered, okay? From, I don't know where that stuff, it was from a myriad of witches. The recent attacks that I come from, the recent Rabbi Osh that I come from. If I could conquer that, ain't nothing else coming. That's going, well, maybe it might get worse, but I just don't see how it can get worse than that. I come from a terrible, terrible season. Irrespective of it, I conquered and I fought. You know, on Sunday, I wanted to sleep all day and do nothing because I was still, Sunday evening, that's when this thing broke past me. That's when it like, not evening, like the wee hours of, I guess, what would be the tantamount of Monday, no, Saturday, sorry, what would be the tantamount of the wee hours of Sunday morning was when I finally broke off this whole thing. It left me, okay. And I wanted to, because of how long it was lingering, because of how long it was just going and going, I ended up coming to some kind of a conclusion that maybe this is how life is going to be all the way up until I'm monetized, until I'm free. Maybe they'll let me go then. So I literally looked at God on something. So I guess this is my new life now. I'm going to walk around like a log. I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be working with difficulty until that place. I had come to conclude that. So I want, given how my body was feeling and me feeling like, but it's unsustainable, I wanted to sleep. I wanted to sleep the whole day, and I kept saying to myself, what would happen if I slept? What would happen? What would happen if I literally did nothing and just slept? But I decided not to. I decided to create shorts out of long form content, and later on I would then go on right ahead to have this conversation that I generally have every single day, and then do shorts, 3 of them, edit them. Wait as I'm chatting in the car. I made a decision to basically just work anyway, and that's when I broke through. So I was about to down tools and give up and capitulate to the spells on the last day of my journey. The last stretch, that was when I was gonna give up, throw in the towel. I didn't. I just pushed, dragged my body through the mud. I pushed, and I'm free. I came free. The Bible says that do not grow weary of doing good, for in due season you will reap the peaceful fruit of righteousness if you do not give up. You will reap the peaceful fruit of righteousness if you don't give up. I didn't give up, and I have reaped. I didn't give up, and I have reaped. I have reaped peace, rest. I have reaped reprieve. And now I'm growing my channel and I'm editing it at my leisure. I have reaped exercise. I am not feeling so trashy and so out of it that I can't even hold a squat. I've gotten my exercise back, and I intend to maintain it. I have reaped the peaceful fruit of righteousness because I did not give up. It's about pushing even past a very hard knock hurdle, a very strong, poignant feeling. That I guess that's why I had that dream, right? The one that caused me to do a whole 2-part series yesterday with the guy from Wits that sent me some rapey spell. Yeah, I had gone to that guy in my dream after making war with some other people from the past, and I had won. And then I encountered him. So immediately after that, that's what I crashed into. But whatever it is, and I spoke about that yesterday, whatever it is that guy hit me with, it is not it's not affecting my strength or my energy levels. It just breaks my heart that people can be that coercive, but that's all that is. I appear to be able to work now. And the work that I've been pushing, despite the severity of hardship, it appears to be paying off, yes, because my channels are growing. But I got invited twice to some like shorts community on YouTube. It's an invite only thing. You can't just join them. They spot you, basically like headhunting or whatever, and if they think you're good at creating, I guess, shorts, because it's a short community, they send you an email. And I got spotted by 2 such scouts. Yeah, one of them has been hassling me like over and over again, so I finally agreed to join their community. I didn't want to, because there's just persecution against the body of Christ. Religious content, why would you want me part of your thing, because one day in the future you're going to turn your backs on me, type thing. But I ended up joining them anyway, awaiting approval. But I basically God confirmed through that shorts community invite that the work that I do is good quality, despite the amount of sorrow that I've been doing it in, the amount of resistance that I have been in so doing it. It's getting noticed to a point where I got invited to a community of shorts creators. It would be great to get invited to a community of long form content creators, because that's what I'm really trying to get out, because that's where all the meat is at, that's where all the girth is at. But anyway, and in terms of my long form content, I just keep asking God, why doesn't anybody watch my stuff? But it doesn't matter. Time. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait. But yeah, these days if I'm tired, it's only because it's the end of the day. It's not because it's some like unnatural, weird little demonically infused exhaustion. it's organic. And so because it's organic, I appreciate it. Like right now, I'm tired and I'm gonna like retire from this particular video in a minute, do 3 shorts and eat dinner. Okay? Yeah, because I've had a long day. And yesterday I spoke a 2-part video, each part lasting over an hour, starting speaking after midnight. And so I finished talking at 3 a.m. And I was very upset at myself for that, but I could not put a break on that. I could not just basically rob of important context the message I had to deliver. So I allowed myself to speak well into the morning, and I felt like, this is wrong. That's why I want to move my long form content, this conversation, to maybe the afternoon, so that I don't eat like Pac-Man into the wee hours of the morning, because that's just, I not so much be asleep, because that will always be a thing with me. I will always fall asleep after midnight. That will always be a thing. Yeah, but like, I don't want to be working this. I don't want to be creating content. I want to be editing, or maybe even just watching crime scene investigation on Netflix. I wanted to be a leisurely last tale of the day. Yeah, let me just use the other side of midnight for working, and everything else must be relaxed. So I don't know. We'll see what we do. Yeah, and so I ended up sleeping yesterday, believe it or not, because of trying to upload content using my very slow computer with the shorts and everything. I ended up going to bed at 6 in the morning. I was very upset with that. It was raining cats and dogs, so I was grateful, because, you know, the darkness outside and the rain and how cold it was made it feel like it was still night. But I did not like sleeping at 6 in the morning. I did not like that. I can't sleep unless my content is uploading on YouTube while I sleep. I put my stuff on there, and as I sleep at night, that's what, yeah. So with the slowness of my computer, I was just up trying to get this machine to just stop being so, anyway, whatever. After getting off from like a 2-hour conversation, and so I'm tired because I did not want to sleep 8 hours after falling asleep at 6 in the morning, because then that would mean I wake up at 2 p.m. I don't want to wake up at 2 p.m. So I basically woke up before then, and so I haven't gotten all my hours. Plus, I mean, my body just feels the fact that, Karabo, what are you doing? Like, yeah. So I'm tired for those reasons. Like I said, my fatigue is organic. So today I'm going to have one short part. This is short for me. I've been speaking so far for 25 minutes. This is short. Y'all know I can labor for hours. Okay? Type thing. I'm gonna retire here with this conversation, just having put it out there that I'm restored to exercise. I don't feel overwhelmed by some strange tsunami of demonic attack while I'm exercising, or even while I'm just walking around. I no longer have inorganic fatigue, at least for now, and the energy to do the work that I do, that I absolutely love, is back to me. But I am going to scale back on how much content I produce, because I've got to focus on my fitness. I have to focus on the other side of my future, because at the end of the day, I am really trying to monetize something that is not a truth channel, so that I don't get persecuted, demonetized, deplatformed in the future after getting used to monetization. And right now, my ministry appears to be the first place where I'm probably gonna get monetized, and it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable, because people are always persecuting the church. I need to grow a fitness channel. I need to grow it, and I need to innovate around it. I need to try and find a way to successfully grow a fitness channel, and I will not prosper to do that when I am putting all my eggs basically in the basket of ministry. So I guess that's the feedback that I wanted to give you guys. I'm prayerful to the Lord to give me ideas for fitness, because goodness gracious, it's growing so slowly. Because my quality is horrific. Like my ministry, I'm talking, so it doesn't really matter what quality video I have, because the information is what's important. But with something like fitness, like literally the definition of your camera and yeah, your edits, they go a long way to getting people to subscribe to you, because there's so many people doing the same thing. So I need to find a way to draw people to me, because now I'm pretty sure that I'm not being blocked by witchcraft or by suffering, or by God making a decision that not yet. I'm pretty sure I've arrived at my breakthrough. I just need to find a way. I need to find a way. I need to find a way to grow fitness. I do. I have a way, yeah. There is a niche of women that can benefit from my fitness. I'm pretty sure of it, because it's like, you know, regular women, not hard knock, and they've got problems with life issues, and I feel like I'm an inspiration in that regard. And the way that I exercise is, I don't know, I think it's just beneficial. It's fun, and it speaks to a woman that is recovering from a lot of pain and sorrow, and then also gains her body with it, and confidence and all that jazz. Yeah, that's like my niche. That's the whole value proposition over there. And starting somewhere, starting at the very bottom, and then just building and building and building and improving with time. There is a market for that. I know there is a market for that. I know there is a market for regular Janes like me that aren't exactly triathletes, but who stand to gain strength, stamina, confidence, and a couple of dress sizes reduction, with also a maintenance of godliness. Because of the fact that they're Christian, there has got to be a market for women who are not, like, fitness is just so carnal in this world. That's what I'm getting at. It's carnal. It's naked. It's crass. It's just too much. It's what your husband should be seeing in the bedroom. It's everybody seeing every last muscle definition of your glutes to prove to people that you are fit. I feel like there is a market of people that don't want all their business aired like that, but who want to actually improve their physical health. Basically modesty, okay? Like, there's only one woman on YouTube that I have found that is Christian, that has a fitness channel, that she covers up and she works out in a way that does not dishonor God. Yeah, I mean, the fact that there's just one such person, for me, it's like I'm onto something, okay? But like, I need to find a way to market it. I don't know. It's been rough, but I'm going to figure it out, because God is God, and the Lord is the one that gives me everything I need in order to live a life in godliness. So he'll award me understanding, and when he does, I will of course come back and testify. That's what's good. Alrighty, I've spoken enough. Half an hour. We are going to seal this particular deal at this juncture. I rambled today. I did not rap on too much. I did not exposit much. I did not essentially just talk a lot about a whole bunch of sorrow, sadness, and witchcraft, as I usually do. Every so often, a person has to take a break from such discussions as those. Look at how much my hair has grown from my nape that was eaten away like rodents. That's what's good. Thanks to the tuku, and my little strategy is actually working to grow back my nape hair. So you see, I got so many things that I can help people with. I just need to find a way to make that into a business idea, because after all, ain't nobody got a 9-to-5 in these streets. Like, ain't nobody. I don't have money, and I need to start making it. Okay, cool. I hope you've been edified. In the name of Jesus Christ, Crank K signing out. Peace.